gets quiet and the lights are low, I hear all the words we never said out loud. The air feels heavier, but I don't mind. I'm learning how to sit with what's left behind. Time moves slowly here, nothing asks me why. Every thought just drifts like shadows on the wall. I don't need an answer, I don't need a sign. I'm letting all the noise fade out of my mind. Just breathing in silence, let it stay. If the night remembers, I let it pass. Some things are lighter when you don't hold them tight. The room stays quiet, but I feel okay. There's peace in letting go at the end of the day. When the room gets quiet, empty roads don't ask questions, they just open up ahead. Every mile feels unspoken, every word I never said. The night moves without hurry, streetlights fading into lines. I don't know where I'm going, but I don't feel left behind. Windows down, the air is cooler, thoughts are quiet in my mind. I'm not chasing any answer, I'm just leaving things behind. The past feels less demanding when the road is wide and slow. I don't need to make decisions, I just let the feeling go. No direction, no demands, just my hands and borrowed plans. Empty roads don't ask questions, they don't care about my quickly. I remember how it felt when the road was all I needed, and I was enough myself. There's a calm in moving forward without needing any sign. Empty roads don't ask questions, they just give me time. They just give me time. Nothing needs to be said now. The night already knows. Every thought I try to explain moves quieter when it goes. The room is holding its breath, like it's listening in too. I don't feel the need to speak when the silence feels true. Words have a way of breaking what the moment keeps whole. Some feelings speak much clearer when you let them unfold. I don't search for the right line, I don't try to be heard. There's a calm in understanding without a single word. No answers, no defense, just a space without an end. Nothing needs to be said now. When the lights are low, every memory rests easier when you let it go slow. I'm not hiding in the quiet, I'm not running away. I'm just staying in the stillness, letting everything stay. Let the silence hold us for a while. If the morning asks a question, I'll answer it in time. For tonight I'm keeping nothing off my mind. There's a peace in not explaining and leaving words unsaid. Nothing needs to be spoken, nothing needs to be said. 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 Coffee wanna light across the floor. Nothing waiting, nothing breaking, just the quiet I was looking for. The word feels soft and unspoken, like it's holding back somehow. I don't rush into the moment, I just let it settle down. Steam is fading from the cut now, like the thoughts inside my head. Every worry slowly loosens, every word I never said. I don't need to fill the silence, I don't need to make a sound. There's a comfort in this stillness, like the coffee cooling down. No direction, no control, just a gentle letting go. People moving past the window, lies unfolding out of you. I'm not missing what I had then, I'm just staying where I am with you. Time feels wide and open-ended, nothing's pulling me ahead. For a moment I'm not thinking, I'm just breathing where I stand. Let the moment stay unfinished, let it be. Coffee cooling down beside me, I don't mind the bitter taste. Some things don't need fixing, some things don't need to change. If the day starts moving faster, I'll remember how it felt when the room was calm and quiet, and I was enough by myself. Coffee cooling sky leaned low against the day. The street forgot its sound. She watched the water find its way quietly to the ground. Her breath moved slower than before, like it had learned the rain. Every thought she couldn't hold slipped gently down the pane. A gentle voice borrowed by the rain, never asking to remain. It falls, it fades, it moves along without a name. A gentle voice borrowed by the rain, nothing lost and nothing gained. It sings and leaves the air the same as it came. Soft notes without a plan. She didn't try to make them right. She let them understand. No story waiting at the end, no reason left to prove. She let the moment slowly bend and choose the way it moves. A gentle voice borrowed by the rain, never needing to explain. It drifts between the quiet hours, then slips away. A gentle voice borrowed by the rain, never fighting what has changed. It stays just long enough to feel, then breaks. No echo asking to return, no silence left to fear. She learned what stillness had to teach by staying here. A gentle voice borrowed by the rain and given back again. She didn't try to make it last, she let it end. A gentle voice borrowed by the rain, soft as breathing, slow as pain. It passed her lips and left no trace, just air. Watching the rain stay on the window, lines of silver falling slow. Every drop keeps its own secret, every thought I'll never know. The sky feels close and heavy, like it's leaning on the day. I don't try to stop the feeling, I just watch the rain stay. Footsteps fading in the distance, voices turning into grey. All the rush of every moment feels so far away. I'm not waiting for tomorrow, I'm not reaching for yesterday. I'm just breathing in the quiet, watching the rain stay. Nothing's calling, nothing's loud, just the rain and drifting clouds. Time moves differently in silence when the world decides to slow. Every second feels much wider than it did a while ago. I don't ask the night for answers, I don't need it to explain. Some things only make sense when you watch the rain. Let it fall without a reason, let it stay. If the rain keeps on reminding of the things I couldn't save, I don't push the feeling under, I just let it fade. There's a calm and not resisting in allowing things to change. I'm not trying to move forward, watching the rain stay. Watching the rain stay. Watching the rain stay. Watching the rain stay. I trace a shadow on the wall, like it never left at all. Every word I couldn't say still sleeps inside yesterday. I held my heart so quietly, afraid of what the truth might be. I'm standing where the night still stays, where my tears forgot their names. I don't scream, I don't pretend, I just let the feeling bend. If loving you was all I knew, I'd lose myself to find the truth. Here I remain, no one to blame, where my tears forgot their names. Your voice still lingers in my chest, like a promise never kept. I learned to smile, I learned to stay, while everything just slipped away. I folded dreams I couldn't say, and called it strength, but it was pain. I'm standing where the night still stays, where my tears forgot their forgot their names. I let you go, I let it ache. This is the choice I have to make. I loved you deep, I loved you true, but now I'm learning how to move through broken frames. I rise again when my tears forgot their names. No more questions, no more flames, just a heart that's softly changed. Hey. Soft rain falling on the window, midnight whispers in the air. Every drop is softly calling, like a memory still there. Streetlights glow in silver shadows, lonely footsteps down the lane. Every quiet breath of midnight brings your voice to me again. I remember how you held me under skies so white and gray. Now the rain keeps falling slowly since the night you walked away. And every little sound I hear feels like you remain. I hear your name in the soft rain falling through the silent night. Every drop becomes a whisper in the pale and gentle light. I hear your name in the soft rain drifting through my lonely heart, like a song the sky keeps singing even when we're worlds apart. Clouds are moving slow above me, like the dreams we used to know. Every quiet drop of water carries words I can't let go. Maybe love is just a moment floating softly through the years, but the rain remembers everything, even hidden tears. And every little sound I hear feels like you remain. I hear your name in the soft rain falling through the silent night. Every drop becomes a whisper in the pale and gentle light. I hear your name in the soft rain drifting through my lonely heart, like a song the sky keeps singing even when we're worlds apart. If the rain could carry messages across the endless blue. Every falling drop tonight will lead my heart to you. I hear your name in the soft rain, like a dream that won't let go. Every echo in the darkness is the love I used to know. I hear your name in the soft rain, softly calling from above. Through the quiet midnight falling lives the memory of our love. And the rain keeps softly falling through the night so deep and wide. Still your name lives in the raindrops and the silence by my side. Stillness after midnight, when the city slows, every sound is fading, every window closed. I'm not feeling lonely, I'm just feeling still, letting all the moments move the way they will. The clock keeps on breathing, soft against the wall, every second passing doesn't rush at all. I don't chase the silence, I let it stay. Sometimes all you need is less to say. No expectations, no need to pretend, just a quiet moment that doesn't need an end. Stillness after midnight feels like borrowed time. Nothing here is broken, nothing has to shine. I'm not looking backwards, I'm not looking far, just staying with the quiet where we are. Breathing in the calm now, let it fall, let it fall. If the night remembers, I don't turn away. Some things feel much lighter when you let them stay. Every little heartbeat, every fading sound feels like I'm finally not spinning around. Stillness after midnight, stillness after midnight. Soft memories don't fade, they just learn how to stay in the corners of the night, where the quiet feels safe. Every moment leaves a color on the walls of my mind. Not too bright, not too heavy, just a trace of another time. I don't reach for the feeling, I don't ask it to remain. Some things stay without trying, some things soften with the rain. Every name sounds distant, every face feels kind, like they're passing through the moment without asking for my time. No need to hold on tight, no need to turn around. Soft memories don't fade, when the room is calm and slow. They don't hurt the way they used to, they just quietly glow. I don't replay every detail, I don't question what was true. I let the feeling pass me like a familiar view. Let it breathe. If tomorrow brings a distance, I'll carry what remains. Not the weight of every moment, just the warmth without the pain. There's a peace in recollection when you don't try to explain. Soft memories don't fade, they just change. Soft memories don't fade, they just change. Soft memories don't fade, they just change. Working through the silence while the night stays wide, every thought moves slowly, nothing needs to hide. The room is softly breathing, shadows on the wall. I don't rush the quiet, I let it do its call. Pages turning gently, hours passing by, every small distraction, learning how to lie. I don't fight the stillness, I don't try to run. Sometimes all the progress is doing what's undone. No pressure, no sign, just a little peace of mind. Working through the silence feels like borrowed time. Every sound is distant, every thought aligns. I'm not chasing answers, I'm not trying to see. I'm just staying in the moment where I'm allowed to be. Let the quiet hold me for a while. If the night keeps asking what I'm working for, I'll say it's just the calm now, nothing more. Every step is subtle, every breath is light, working through the silence to the edge of light. Working through the silence. Working through the silence. She spoke in half-finished lines, left the rest to air. Every thought she didn't find stayed quietly there. Her footsteps knew the floor, but never asked the way. She wasn't looking for a door, she wasn't trying to stay. Her echo never asked to be followed, never asked to be heard. It drifted where the silence was hollow and rested without a word. She didn't leave a trail behind her, didn't need to be seen. Her echo never asked to be followed, it only needed to be. The room remembered less each sound as soon as it was gone. No meaning needed to be found, nothing leaned upon. Her voice was just enough to prove she was standing still. She let the moment choose its move. She bent to no will. Her echo never asked to be followed, never pulled, never stayed. It moved like something left unspoken, slowly learned to fade. She didn't want a second voice to tell her what to do. Her echo never asked to be followed, it already knew. No chorus waiting to arrive, no ending planned ahead. Just a sound that stayed alive inside the things unsaid. Her echo never asked asked to be followed, and that was why it stayed. Nothing here needed an answer, nothing needed to be saved. She stood where the quiet was honest and let the moment be. Her echo never asked to be followed, it stayed with her quietly. Sunset fading through the window, golden shadows on the wall. Every quiet breath of evening feels like you could still call. Your coffee cup is on the table, like the morning never left. Every little piece of silence still remembers every step. The guitar rests in the corner where you love to hear me play. Now the chords are drifting softly through the space you walked away, and the quiet of the evening still holds what we were. You were the last warm light of us, shining through the years. Every moment felt like fire, burning through our fears. You were the last warm light of us, glowing soft and true, like the sun that slowly fades but leaves the sky in blue. The hallway echoes gently with the laughter that we knew. Every fragile memory still carries me to you. I trace the lines of yesterday through songs we used to sing. Trembling harmony still holds a golden ring, and the quiet of evening still holds what we were. You were leaves the sky in blue. Maybe love is like a sunset, softly leaving through the sky. But the warmth it leaves behind never truly says goodbye. You are the last warm light of us, still shining in my heart. Every memory glows softly even when we're far apart. You are the last warm light of us, fading into blue. But the sky inside my soul still keeps the light of you. The stars begin to show. But the warmth you left inside me is the only light I know. Soft strings breathe in the quiet air. No words yet, just time slowing down. She watches shadows on the wall. This rain forgets the names it calls. Every sound is falling slow, like memories she used to know. Her voice stays low, she doesn't rush, letting silence speak enough. Between the notes, between the sounds, she leaves her thoughts unbound. And she sings to the space between raindrops, where nothing has to be explained. No promises, no need to hold on, just a moment gently framed. And she sings where echoes never answer, where hearts don't ask for more. Quiet song for empty hours, she's sung it all before. The night leans closer to her tone. The room feels warm, but she's alone. Every chord is barely there, like something felt but never shared. She lets the melody fall wide, no reason left for her to hide. In every breath, a softer truth that doesn't need its proof. She sings to the space between raindrops, where time forgets to stay. No heavy words, no breaking silence, just letting it all fade. She sings where nothing tries to follow, no shadow at her door. A quiet song for passing moments, she's sung it all before. If the rain should stop tonight, she'll still be here beneath the light, not waiting for the sound to end, just letting it descend. And she sings to the space between raindrops, where feelings don't collide. A simple voice, a borrowed moment, letting everything slide. And she sings until the room is breathing, until the night lets go. A quiet song that doesn't linger, just something soft and slow. The rain moves on, the night stays still. Her song dissolves, but the silence remembers. I don't wish the moment anymore. I let it come and let it leave. Every third bit finds its way here. Guess the space it needs to breathe. The room is calm, the night is open. Nothing's asking me to choose. I'm not fixing what is broken. I'm just sitting with the truth. There's a weight I used to carry. Everywhere I used to go, now I set it on the table. Let it rest, let it go. I don't name the feeling rising. I don't try to understand. Sometimes all the heart is asking is a moment to just stand. No resistance, no control, just a slow release of hope. Time feels softer when I'm quiet. When I stop and listen, every breath becomes a signal of the calm beneath my skin. I don't need a clear direction. I don't need to know the end. I'm just letting all the motion slowly settle in. Let the feeling breathe now. Let it stay. If tomorrow tomorrow brings a question. I'll answer it in time. For tonight I'm staying present, leaving worry far behind. There's a peace in not escaping, in allowing what will be. I'm not chasing every moment, I'm just letting feeling be. Letting the feeling breathe. Letting the feeling breathe. Letting the feeling breathe. Let the night settle. The hallway lights were fading out. The house forgot its name. Every door learned how to rest. Every sound did the same. She stayed awake without a plan, just listening to breathe. The quiet moved from room to room like something holding depth. It was a song she sang after everyone slept, not meant to travel far. No reason given, no promise kept, just where the silences are. It was a song she sang after everyone slept, low enough to keep nothing broken, nothing left, just something she could keep. Didn't ask for more. Each note knew exactly when to fall back to the floor. She wasn't trying to be brave, she wasn't hiding pain. She let the melody behave like quiet after rain. It was a song she sang after everyone slept, no echo asking why. She let it drip, she let it rest, then pass her by. It was a song she sang after everyone slept, soft as breathing slow. Nothing here needed to last, nothing needed to go. No morning waiting in the sound, no ending left to prove. Just a voice that finally found a place to move. It was a song she sang after everyone slept and no one else was there. She didn't sing to be remembered, she sang because the air. It was a song she sang after everyone slept, and when the night was through, she left it where the quiet stays and never knew. lights are low, the floor is cold, the walls don't ask a thing. Her shadow moves but doesn't know what shape the night will bring. The city fades behind the glass, a distant, tired sound. She counts the seconds as they pass, letting silence move around. The night hums softly when she breathes, like it's listening to every quiet space, believes in what her lungs can do. She doesn't sing to change the dark, she doesn't try to leave. The night hums softly, staying still when she breathes. Her voice is barely holding on to words she doesn't need. No line to cross, no right or wrong, just air between each beat. Nothing here is meant to glow, nothing wants to be found. The night hums softly when she breathes, no rhythm, no demand. Every pause between the notes is something it understands. She doesn't push, she doesn't plead, she lets the moment be. The night hums softly, calm and low when she breathes. The night hums softly when she breathes, and nothing needs to change. No ending waits, no promise speaks, no reason to explain. She stays right where the silence lives, no need to believe. The night hums softly, holding still when she breathes. When she She woke up before the light, listened to the room exhale. Every sound felt unfinished, like a story she wouldn't tell. Her hands were cold on the window, tracing dust instead of names. She kept her thoughts in shadows where nothing had to explain. Her voice learned silence before words, before we learned to follow rides. She never chased the sound of meaning, only let it pass her by. Her voice learned silence before words, before the ache knew how to cry. Some songs are born without asking, just to live and slowly die. don't follow, leaves no weight upon the floor. Every feeling moves gently, like it's been here all before. If you listen past the quiet, you might hear what she became. Not a promise, not a warning, just a breath without a name. Her voice learned silence before words, before it needed to be heard. She never tried to shape the moment, only let it slowly burn. Her voice learned silence before words, before the night knew